The lights of Baku. Going to be some interesting starts into T1 and T2. Obviously, there's going to be a three-way battle for the championship, along with Jetpack, Fasak, and Toxin. Just gonna hopefully see quite a clean race, obviously with a race decider. Just hoping none of them get brutally murdered into T1 and T2, as we've seen into previous races, with the likes of Jetpack getting spun on T1 and 2, and obviously the fatal crashes of Toxan in when he was in F1 and he span on the line, went straight into the barrier. But that I think a lot of people have developed from the starting points of the season. I think it'll be a lot cleaner, a lot more of a contest during this race. Quali. Obviously, we know Fasak and Cryptic both have bans in qualifying, I believe. So neither of them will be actually coming out. And I'm gonna be looking for a Jetpack first and a Toxin second, I believe. But obviously, we know from previous experience. I wouldn't say psychotic, but I'd say more of a daredevil of how Toxan is. So I'm kind of expecting a dive into T1. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I've been given race. I've been told by someone on the sidelines of the race. There's action in the Paranoid household. They've decided to turn up. I don't know why, but they have, and they're gonna. I'm not too bad. If something major happens, I think the missus ain't gonna be happy. Paranoid, you're gonna be counting your wishes, mate. Oh, we have someone coming out. Oh, yeah, we have Josh and Jetpack coming out relatively early. No time wasted by them. Who else we got coming out? We got Yami coming out. We got Toxin coming out. It's quite coincidentally, it's the MP Motorsport boys and the Uno Veracity. I'm not sure. I don't know. I apologise. I wouldn't be worried about I wouldn't be worried about mediums on the Jetpack because we've seen what he can do with those mediums. I wouldn't be worried at all. Yeah, I reckon you just in personal things. I think you see how you do on the mediums. Get used to grip levels and Jetpack going extremely for some reason just diving over that corner. I'm not sure what he attempted, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure that might be a this and next lap ban from pulling a lap in. I don't know what he's tried to pull, but I think that'd have extremely backfired on Jetpack there. Yep, and I think of what we've seen in the introduction of the new game as well. You gotta take advantage of what you've got with the curbs on this one, because on the newer game, it's like sausage curbs have turned into every curb. You can't go on any curb without it being dangerous. Yeah, he will. I believe that's why. I don't believe so. His car looks pretty much intact, and I think he's gonna get a pretty good Yeah, he's gonna get a good toe off of jetpack there. Part of the plan just to give them a little slipstream. Hold on, we're having some temporary issues. Please do stand by. But again, things that Abdul, you cannot be heard. Yeah, I think a dodgy setting might be there, mate. You might have to check that one. Yeah, again, need some paranoid that you can't hear Abdul. So yeah, you might have to check your sharing and broadcasting settings, mate, and go on obviously sharing and broadcasting settings. No, it's not me. I don't know, but we're having issues and now you cannot be heard. I don't know what's going on, mate, but unfortunately you're not going to be fucking hurt. I've checked mine twice over. I don't know what you've done, but you've shat on it. You might as well sit there and watch now. Sit there and be beautiful. To be fair, if you're allowed, you might be able to jump in the race. Jump in. Go on. Anyways, yeah, go ahead. Confirmation of a paranoid as you're here. Is there any chance you can just leave and get a re-envoy and him let him race because he's put all the effort in of trying to sort this out and have him raw pot noodle beforehand. Jetpack purple sector 1. Let's see him go further around. Just watch him get that watch him get the sector 2 time. Yep. Paranoid being let by there. Just going round into about to be the end of sector 2. Is it purple sector 2? It's purple sector 2 as well. He's got purple sector 1 and 2 right now. Yeah, this is... Yeah, here comes the slipstream play. There it is. Yep, there's the slipstream. A good play from the lads there. And it's it's a 153. He's 153 too. According to this, he had 3 purple sectors, but he hasn't got first. I don't know what's gone on there. I'm not positive, but I mean, I wouldn't be worried if he's put a 153-2 on, and as we know, the super soft skin about 1.1 seconds on that. That'll take him 3 attempts clear of what's in first place right now. So I don't think there's any worries from those boys at all. Just seeing, and that's jetpack. I'm not sure what he's doing there. I'm not sure what he's doing. Just parking up off the track right now. Anyways, we will see him confidently come all the way back down, and we'll get on with a Famian. See what sort of lap he's putting on right now. Actually, we'll go to one of the other racer sides. He's got purple sector 2 with Toxin. What's gonna go? Is he gonna get quick on the DRS activation? Yep, straight onto it. Is it gonna be fastest? And it is! Yes, yes, yes! It's a 151.2. That is nearly that's actually over 2 seconds clear of his one of his title rivals, Jetpack. Oh, how much do people gain off of those super softs on this track? That is something I severely wonder. If he's managing to gain that much, then I'm quite interested on how Jetpack's going to react being over 2 seconds behind. Still, he's gone in and going back out on those mediums. He has no care in the world. Oh no, he's just pitting. Never mind, leave me alone. I am very stupid. Anyways, we're seeing the introduction. Who is that coming out? That is Lifestyle. That is Flashy coming out. Border on his outlap, just casually going around on the mediums. Nothing too big. No big deal there. Just allowing him to get on. And there is the 10-minute mark of the qualifying done. 20 remaining. And quite some intriguing laps so far. Only been 10 minutes in and seeing a lot of people going all out on the super softs. It's quite interesting. In the end, I don't think there'll be too many issues. I believe a lot of the people on the super softs will change to mediums, just see how they can go, see if there's, even with the speed reduction, obviously, just how the tyre is. I think a lot of people will have a split preference. Anyways, on with Border, who's actually on his lap now. You can see him getting to that first into the first proper, well, the first valid DRS zone, going around third corner there, going into T4. Yep, swiftly and cleanly round that corner, no issues. Not sausage curb issues. And that's fastest sector 1. Quickly round the chicane. And Josh Tomo's left the session. I don't know what's happened with Josh Tomo. He's gone second and he's left the session. But actually might have had some possible connection issues, and that might have to be quickly checked on with some of the FIA. Swiftly through Castle. No issues there at all for Border. And that's in a sector 2. It's not a purple sector 2. But it's just I thinking he's on the mediums. Like I said previously, that's not going to be a concern for him. Yami going fourth, 152.9. Toxin now averting to the medium tyre. A lot of the people are changing around. And that's a 153.6 for Border, and that's 6th place. Obviously on those medium tyres, and Jetpack on that outlap about to come round. It's obviously, but it seems it's invalid. But is it a double lap invalidation, or is it that single lap invalidation? I guess we're about to find out as he crosses that line to start. No, it's a single lap invalidation, and that's a valid lap for him to go for. Yep, swiftly, cleanly, no issues T1, straight round T2, yeah, no issues there. Straight into the DRS. Yeah, turn T3, clean exit, no issues once again. T4, swiftly round, curbs all missed. Yeah, no issues anywhere. Oh, lo, 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 lo. There we go. Yamigan second on the Super Softs with the 151.8. Oh, that's quite an interesting lap. There you go. Tomo is now swiftly back in. Jetpack coming round. I think as I was, so I'm pretty certain he's down on this lap. And Roy got a retirement. Is that a retirement in the pitch? No, he's in the wall. He's in. I believe he's gone into the runoff. By the scenes of it, it's a misbraking zone, and he's gone to turn around the corner, and he's just gone tyre first into the wall. And that's the end of Right Guy's qualifying session.
Apologies for all the microphone issues. I seem to have found the issue. Should be able to hear me now.
Can we get a confirmation that Abdul is can be heard, please? Off of a single person, anyone? Just a confirmation.
Yeah, so what it was is party settings. Yeah. Oh, Jammy's actually gone round. He's spun. Oh, and he's hit the wall for good measure, so now he's gonna have to pit.
Yep, you can now be heard. There you go.
That's lovely.
Well done. And KB has left. KB joins and leaves. I don't know who KB is, but by the seams of it, he's not interested. Yeah, Yami with the spin. He's going semi-slow, and I think they might pay a slipstream going around into the final straight. If we could. Is Yami slowing? Yep, Yami's slowing. He's getting prepared.
Popcorn's at a horrible lap anyway. According to this, yeah, he's at a horrid lap anyway, so it doesn't matter whether he gets a slipstream. He's already passed his time. Don't know why he wants a slipstream. Maybe he's starting on a lap now. Maybe that was just an outlap.
Yeah, but that's just a setup lap to get used to those super softs. 0 lap super softs.
He's on mediums. He's gone a little bit wide in turn 1.
He's on the mediums.
He reaches through turns 2, brakes nice and early into second gear onto the
power. Oh, lost the back end slightly there.
And he hits the wall. And he's backed out of it.
Nothing too major. Just a slight little tap on the wall there.
Jetpack has actually gone back out on the mediums. 2-lap-old mediums will be 3 laps by the end of his outlap.
He was on his outlap and went back in because he actually never started the lap, but he was on the super softs. He was on the super softs, but he was on his outlap, so he obviously hadn't updated because he hadn't actually started a qualifying lap. So
I guess he will go again. I really doubt he's going to improve though. Someone's either gone round here to yellow the flag, but
I'm not sure the issues. It's a slow car. It's gleaming.
He's probably waiting to pick up his mate's slipstream. His teammate isn't actually on the track, so I'm not sure what he's doing there. But obviously with Jetpack's teammate having disconnected, he's not able to get another slipstream, so off he goes now. Starting his lap.
obviously the two boys they're permanently stuck in the pit the whole session, unfortunately, with the qualifying ban. It's pretty unfortunate for Crypting and Fasak having to sit there for the whole half an hour, just waiting for everyone else
Yeah.
to do their little
Break the rules.
stints, while they have to sadly sit there for the actions that they committed.
As you see Jetpack now go through turn 3, I believe he's gotten to the end of sector 1. Let's see whether he's improved or not. Comes around the final few corners. Little bit of a squirm on the back end there. I think he's got it all under control. Might have lost a tenth. He's up by 3/10 on his
So
sector.
pretty good improvement on
Very
that
good.
first sector. By the looks
Not
of
a
it, that
proper
might have been
first sector.
his little issue sector by the seams of it. But we'll see him early on those straight onto the curbs.
Very nice and tidy. Here we go through the castle section. Very tidy through there.
Clean, straight through, straight, taking as
Yeah,
much curb as he
beautiful.
can. Or a little squirm again on that back end. But obviously,
Beautiful
as
so far though. Through
yeah,
that
as we
sector.
know though, a lot of it cannot be avoided with the lack of downforce compared to with the F1 and the F2 cars. Yeah,
Really nice and tight with the wall there.
yeah, just having a little run down here, leaving some little paint marks, but it's nothing too major that he'll be concerned about.
His
Straight on,
teammate is now waiting
straight
there.
out.
Give him slipstream.
Yep,
You can see on the
yeah. Gotta love the teamwork. Yep, and there it is.
You
Is
can
he
see
gonna?
how far out they're going just to get Paul. Jetpack and Toxan, they really want this, either of them.
Yeah, it's not.
Jetpack
It's
now
gonna
crosses the
be an
line.
improvement, but he needs to get on those super softs as soon as he possibly can.
Yeah, I reckon as soon as he's on those super softs,
It's
maybe
a
I
first
can
or
find-
second here. It's a first or
Definitely so.
second for him, but he needs to get out as soon as he possibly can onto the super softs, and I think he's realised that with the pace he's carrying going through the circuit. I don't
Speaking
believe.
of super softs, Order is actually going on his lap right now. The ends heads towards the end of the second sector. Little bounce on that curve there, goes through down, and he's got a improvement of 7/10 and a purple middle sector. Is Border a favourite for Paul here? This could be interesting. He's currently on a 52.9. If he stays this way, a 52.9, which would only bring him
Above
sixth or
Jetpack.
seventh in one place.
Yeah,
on the
it just put him
super
slightly
soft, but he's
above
got a whole
Jetpack, but I mean,
sector.
we'll see as he
Oh, he's
cross.
backed out.
Why? Why has he done that? That's an improvement. I don't see the point of what he's just done, but I mean, I guess there's somewhat logic behind the choice, but I don't see the point because of still having that improvement is everything.
That
I
is
don't
strange.
get why.
The Jetpack's not having. He's doing another lap now, but I think it's been invalidated. So he's
Yeah,
probably just
yeah,
going
it's
on a mini lap.
invalidated, and he's also nearly 2 seconds down, so it's probably going to back. It's going to be a back off probably into the.
It's oh no.
Yeah. He's going to be a back off into the pit lane for him, and he's going to be
Oh, did he speed there? No,
playing. He's playing with fire there though.
Very close.
But yeah,
Final flame
he
turned a bit of it off. Oh, he's alright. He's gleaming now. He's on his out lap, getting ready to prepare for another lap. See where Gleaming could put it. Jetpack, however, is going to really need to stick the super softs on. I reckon if he improves by 1.1 seconds, obviously he'll pit Jammy to second. I don't think Jammy's going to improve from now.
Yeah,
The
I
super
think.
softs will be dead.
I think as long as Jetpack is within reach of Toxin here, I don't think that's any sort of concern. He just knows he
There
needs
could
to
be
be
carnage down
that
to
place
turn one
behind him.
anyway, so
Yeah, obviously with
doesn't matter.
T1, T2 and T3 are going to be some killer corners, and by the looks of it, someone has
Moose has gone off.
fell off. Who
Yeah.
was it?
Moose had a bit of an off, I think.
Yeah, it's
I think
it's
he's
Moose.
fine
I'm having
now.
a little bit of an issue going on T3 and T4. kind of a little bit of a spin, and there we go. That's what we expected. Here comes Jetpack and his super softs.
Yeah,
He's getting ready to pull out of the pits on the super
Gleaming now
softs.
going on the end of his first sector. He's improved by 30 milliseconds, which is a purple first sector. As he goes on now. He holds the purple first sector even by improving by 30 milliseconds.
That proves how.
What did he do on his last lap? Oh, he
Oh,
touches the wire
there's
there
a
in the
castle
castle
section
section.
issue. That might have been a major issue for him.
Might be, but now he's going towards the end of sector 2, nice and flat, sort of a sweeping right hander, the track comes right at you. He's had to lift, and he stopped. Maybe he was down on his time. His Jetpack now is going on his outlap. Fresh super softs.
Yeah, I'm not
Gonna
sure
want
what's
gold.
going on with Glim, but he's backed.
It's really strange.
I'm not certain on what the reasoning behind some of these pull-offs, like with Borders pull-off and along with Gleamings. I'm not sure. By the seams of it, I could guess that he just... I'm surprised he didn't keep his speed, because I don't see what he's going to attempt to do. Is he going pit, or is he just... Yeah, he's going pit. Why is he going so slow if he's going pit?
Strange.
It's a questionable decision, but I mean decisions, and I guess there's always some reasoning behind what happens.
I mean, we've got 5 minutes left now in quali. Toxan's still on pole by 6/10 to his teammate. And you've got his championship rival Jetpack second at 1.7 seconds behind him.
Yeah, just getting those tyres swiftly warmed up, because he's gonna want to put in a great lap with these
He's
tyres.
gonna need a great lap here if he wants any chance at contending with Toxan.
He just needs he needs a very good lap to stay within any sort of close contention with Toxan.
I believe, if I've got it right, Jetpack is only 3 points ahead of Toxan at the moment. So 25 for a win, obviously. So Jetpack is going to have to win the race. There's no other way unless, like... yeah, Jetpack has to...
Can we please get a
Toxan's gonna have to win the
confirmation
race.
on second place points,
Jetpack
please?
coming second.
Can we get a confirmation on second place points? As I'm not gonna lie, I've forgotten.
18
Ah.
for second place. So Toxan's got 54, Jetpack's got 57.
I think
If
the only way
Jetpack
that
wins
could...
race,
The only way
yeah,
that
if
could be
either one of
possibly
them win, they win.
avoided...
Yeah.
I think the only way he could avoid if he doesn't win the race is Toxin getting second, him getting third, and getting
We're gonna have to
getting
stop you
fastest
there,
lap.
Dylan, because Jetpack's gone fastest in sector 1, 6/10 up on his previous time.
Yeah, and that's gonna... I think the improvements are gonna drastically increase going throughout this lap. I don't think he's gonna lift off one slight bit. Swiftly through castle.
Nice and clean castle, yeah.
Yeah, nice, clean, kept together, no issues, no little scram to the back end, straight on the throttle, all the way around. Yeah,
Lost a
swiftly
little bit
coming
of
through.
time. But let's see, he's going through the end now, nice and hard on the brakes into
Yeah,
second gear, over that little
nicely,
bump,
cleanly through.
down the hill.
No leniency at all.
1.8 seconds.
He's
Oh, little scrum over there.
flying. He's faster than Toxin just coming through T2. And he's going to gain
Toxin
even
may
more
have made a
time with
massive
how
mistake.
much faster these tyres are going on straight. He could be like
Along with the
he could be nearly
slipstream, yeah.
2.3 seconds up by the time end of this.
I think it was a massive
And he's getting a
mistake
toll
by
from his
Toxin
teammate.
there. As he now crosses the line, he goes 1.8 seconds faster. He's 1/10 ahead of his championship rival.
And
I think
that,
Toxan's made a huge mistake going out on the super softs first. He could have gained a massive amount of time with a rubbered in track.
yeah,
He's
I
only
mean,
lost out by a tenth and a bit.
it's
109.
yeah, that is rough, but I don't think Jetpack has any care right now. I think just seeing that time go up and seeing him being ahead of Toxin, and obviously you're gonna see a respond from Toxin, but I don't think he can do
I
anything
don't
right
think
now.
Toxan's going to improve. He's going on an outlap now. He's
On
picking up a
mediums
slipstream
as
for some
well,
reason,
I
but
don't see any improvement. I on
these 3 lap old mediums, I
yeah,
really don't see him improving. I
yeah.
think Jetpack's got pole here.
Oh, what's Tuxton doing? He's just going a little bit wide.
I think he's just forgotten that he's got steering wheel. He's trying
No,
to
I
go
think
for
he's just
pole
trying to
in
let
neutral.
past the car behind him. He's gone slightly wide off the track. Not sure what he's done. Actually, to be fair, he might have been brake warming. To be fair, just getting those brakes warmed up, using
Yeah,
the runoff to his
yeah,
advantage.
might have done. I think Jetpack might go for another lap. I mean, he has the time. He won't have to pit afterwards because quali will be over.
Yeah, he's 9 seconds down according to what I've got here.
Oh yeah, yeah, but this is. I mean, like he'll go round. He'll go start another lap. He's provisionally on pole with 1 minute to go.
Yeah, he's over 12 seconds down.
See what Toxan can do as well. Where's Toxan? Toxan's just right behind him. Jetpack's going through now. He might start another lap. See what he does.
Yeah,
He is leading a bit to the left. And no, he does not pit. So he's starting another lap, the final flying lap of this session.
yeah, we're
He's
gonna.
actually set a purple final sector on his out lap, which is a bit strange. As it goes
It's
through now.
jetpack. I think anything's possible with this guy. Yeah, with
Toxan's
what
gonna
we've
have to
seen.
run to the line very quickly. Or else
Yeah,
we're gonna see his championship rival on pole.
I believe jetpack's not gonna actually have the fuel. Jetpack's having
Oh,
a fuel warning.
he's probably just a bit low on fuel. He broke a little bit early there. He might have lost some time. Jamie might be blocking him here. Might be some antics going down at MP Motorsport. Oh, Jetpack has a little bit of a slide.
Yeah, is this gonna
Jamie's
be
actually blocking him here. He's got out of the way now. But Jetpack's only marginally down. He's only 2 milliseconds down and he's backed out of it.
Yeah, I think
That's
that.
strange.
I think the fuel
Toxan's
situation.
actually boxed. Toxan boxed. So that's it. Unless Josh Tomo could. Oh, Josh Tomo's actually invalidated his lap. They're gonna get another lap. Final Flame is going through on the super softs now, but it's 3 laps old as he gets to the end of the first sector. He's down by 1.3 seconds, so that's it. We've seen Jetpack on pole for the season finale.
Yeah,
He's right ahead of his championship contender.
yeah, that is exactly where you want to be, especially when you're with the only a 3 point lead against whoever is behind him. You need what you can get, and there goes Flame straight into the barrier. Yeah, and there is a retirement on track, and that is an issue, even though he's the last person. Her retirement on track is still retirement on track. He's gonna
I
have to
think
be
Jetpack's
careful.
going to be a bit annoyed though. He could have improved. I mean, obviously he knows he's on pole now, but actually he might not know at all. But Jetpack might be annoyed with Jamie blocking him there throughout the whole entire lap. There might have been some antics going down at MP Motorsport.
Yeah, I think that could have possibly could have been a tactical move, but
Doesn't matter anyway. Jetpack is on pole. Quali is now over. 30
yeah,
minutes of running around the Baku Street circuits. Jetpack will start ahead of his championship rival in the finale. And then we've
Yep.
got a couple laps of carnage coming
yep.
ahead.
And there is what we have: P1 Jetpack Texan, P2 Yami 3 P3 Border P4 P5 for Gleaming, P6 for Josh, P7 for Flame, P8 for Famian, P9 for Rai, P10 for Flashy, P11 for Musum, P12 for Cryptic, and P13 for Fasak. Obviously, those two boys at the back having the qualifying banter, they didn't really have much choice of what they could do, and Fasak's gonna have to be careful because obviously being those still being in the points contention, but he's gonna have to make up a lot of places and a lot of time, especially with the front two runners. He's gonna have to literally fly.
There is a little bit of rain. It looks like there might be a little bit of rain though. It is
Yeah.
really cloudy. I don't know if you can see that,
Yep. Yep.
but
Yep.
it's
Yep.
really cloudy.
Oh, Cryptic might have read up early there. That's
Oh,
gonna get
Cryptic.
checked. That will
That is
get
Cryptic.
checked swiftly.
Cryptic is already on the ropes. with a quali ban. Gonna have to pray that he's just gonna be let off with this, especially because it's the season finale. No one wants to see any penalties in the season finale. We just want to get on with it.
Yeah, and that will 100% be because as of what we've caught on the stream, that was less than 10 seconds given, and you're meant to give over 45 seconds. We could be seeing seeing a time penalty getting added onto wherever Cryptic
Very
actually
dark, isn't
finishes.
it? It's very dark here in Baku.
Yeah, I will not be surprised if there's any sort of prediction for rain. That's something I might have to watch out on. Obviously, being on the super softs plus the rain, there's gonna be absolutely no grip in existence. They're gonna have to be careful. They're gonna have to be really careful and watch closely on the weather changes.
Just in terms of strategy now, we've got most of the runners on the super softs, except for Border and Famine, who are starting on the mediums. Most importantly, that's Jetpack and Toxan that will likely be pitting nearly at the same time. So you might
Yeah.
want to try see an overcut or an undercut by one or the other one.
Well, I
So
don't think
Jetpack
there'll
might
be
try overcut.
any issues for Jetpack. I don't think he'll be worrying about any overcut or undercut attempts on him. I think the undercut attempt from Toxin would have to be some special, a very special lap.
Ooh.
What's
Yeah,
going on?
but honestly, I think there might be rain on its way, and that's why majority of the field have started on the super soft. Because if they can take the super softs until when it starts raining, then everyone's gonna have to pit. And they're gonna have gone fast. What's the point of starting on the mediums when we're gonna pit anyway for intermediates? So
Yeah, I think it's a possibility. I don't know if it will, but it's something I have to watch out for.
I'm
Pretty
not sure if it's nighttime or just
no,
unusually dark.
it's pretty cloudy over in the streets of Baku. I don't think it's a major issue, but
Let's hope
I
for some
don't.
rain.
It's not
That'd be
likely.
lovely to see.
As of what I'm told, I believe it's not likely to happen. But obviously, it's still with what we can see. There's still obviously there's still going to be a little chance of what could happen.
Let's have a look. Almost time to go. Almost time to see. After 15 laps, who will be crowned the Formula V Division 2 champion. Got two contenders starting 1 and 2. Jetpack ahead of Toxan, just like in the championship, by 3 points. Either one of them take home the win today, and they've come away with the championship.
Yeah, the two Williams boys as well. If you haven't noticed, obviously next season Jetpack going to be up in F1, as I've been told, with
Sure.
contracts. So
Toxan is actually a reserve.
yeah, obviously still staying in F2. So the two William boys on the front row. Do watch that though. Do remember it usually doesn't start when it says it does.
It
Yeah.
is lights out though. Away we go now. Jetpack gets a good start. Toxin also gets a good start. Everyone's squirming away at the back. Jetpack nice and neat through turn 1. Everyone nice and neat through turn 1. A couple people losing positions. Jamie lost a position. Cryptic gaining a couple positions now. Everyone clean through turn 2. No carnage whatsoever, which is a massive surprise.
Yeah.
See Jetpack. Toxin actually picking up a nice slipstream on Jetpack. Might be able to have a go through turn 3. He's not going to try it. Jetpack nice and neat through turn 3 as well. Toxin right on his gearbox, so I'm gleaming slightly behind now. Jetpack going through the end. Now he's getting towards the end of the first sector. Gleaming right behind him, right behind all of them as well. He is a bit farther back though.
Border swiftly up to 4th from the start. No time wasted. Cryptic up to 7th from back at 12. Fasak gaining a single place. A lot of people not taking any time at all and going straight for it. And there's a yellow flag. Is that who is that? It's right guy by the looks of it. There's His
Yeah.
little dance with the barrier, and he's
Oh, and
into
he's
the
hit the wall.
wall.
Oh,
That's the front wing.
that is a lot of debris now onto the track. There may be some sort of safety car. Toxan is right behind Jetpack. He's gonna be able to have a go at him.
Yeah, there's gonna have to be
There's another yellow flag. I think that's Josh Tomo that's gone round. Yeah, Josh Tomo's had an accident.
Yeah, Josh Tom having a little having some issues with the barriers as well.
Toxan is now actually right behind Jetpack. Now, actually, Jetpack is getting a bit ahead though. Ooh,
I see.
Toxan's had to lift. I don't think he's gonna pick up a good enough slipstream in order to have a dive bomb through turn 1.
Yeah, I don't think it's too fair. He'd
But Gleaming, Toxan needs to watch from Gleaming though.
Yeah,
Gleaming's catching them. Border is a good way behind them.
yeah, there's that
Toxan's actually okay.
158
Bit of a
for.
glitch going on.
And Flame and Famian gaining quite a significant. According to this, what has happened?
Yeah, ignore the timing screens. It's glitching about. Jetpack is still in first.
Yep. Please do.
Toxan's strangely not using DRS unless there's some sort of glitch. Once again, White guys have to pit for damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but the race has had a slight spasm, and now saying Jetpack's magically in 7th. I don't know what is going on here.
Apparently leading the race. As we see Jetpack, yeah, finally back.
Yeah, climbing back. There's Moosom, the guy in last, is magically in first place right now.
What, 2 minutes? Jetpack is a little bit of a squirm.
There we go.
Ooh,
now...
they slightly touched through the castle section. Jetpack is going a lot slower than Toxan.
Yeah, he's going to get a lot more traction out of that corner, and he's going to swiftly get away, and that's another yellow. Oh, by the looks of it, that is a conjunction at the corner. Yeah, that is Tomo and that's Tomo and Lifestyle having a little.
There is a VSC now.
Yeah, there's the VSC.
It's going to be fuming at that.
Yeah, but that's gonna be his little breather, I think, with Toxan constantly being behind him. It's gonna be a little breather.
A quick reminder though, if they pit now, it's actually not counted in F2. It's not. It doesn't count as a mandatory pit stop. So if they pit now and don't pit for the rest of the race, then yeah,
they're gone.
They'll get
they're
qualified.
gone.
They are gone.
And Jetpack's Toxan's already got him.
Oh, brilliant by Toxan there. Jetpack is going down now, down the inside. Jetpack tries to get a move done. They touch.
Yeah, I think that might be an issue with. I think Jetpack's not going to be happy about that. He's been squeezed into the barrier, he's been left no space to get through. Toxan just leaving him.
Toxan did turn in on him there.
Yeah, leaving no room into T1 there, and that's made
Lifestyle's actually got a 5-second penalty. Gleaming is actually catching Toxan. He has to go around the inside. Toxan almost turns in on him. Gleaming has now taken the lead.
And Lifestyle he's gone to the pits and has retired. I think that's been a pit lane, and some unfortunate event. Gleaming's actually jumped. Jetpack is still in. Will still be leading the championship by a single point.
Exactly, because he does have the fastest lap.
Yeah, and I think as he stays, to be fair, he wouldn't mind Gleaming getting away from him. He just obviously the point is Gleaming getting away.
Exactly, he doesn't want.
He wants that first or third, with Toxan staying in second either way, or preferably any further back. But I mean, with what we've seen so far from the three boys up front here, we've seen that anything could happen.
A lot could happen. They were switching round.
Yep, and that's a bad corner for Gleaming, but it's a very good corner for the two boys behind him, and Jetpack straight onto Toxan once again. Swiftly in, swiftly out.
Position. Honestly, I think he should have conceded position, because he would get a massive slipstream from Toxan and DRS, don't forget. Toxan's gone around and he's hit the
That's Toxan gone! He's Gleaming into the wall, neither of the Gleaming are in having a little issue with the wall, and Toxan having nowhere to go. Just going into the back of the car and spinning. That is severely unfortunate. And as far as we're concerned,
Jammy has to go around the inside. Jammy spins in turn 1. Toxan sort of closed the door there. in the last second.
Yeah.
Toxan had an awful few corners.
Yeah, I think the issues with Toxan here is going to be a little bit of issues because behind the scenes of what we've got so far, that's his title contention over.
Yeah, still got 11 laps to go to try to pull anything together. Mind you, he is on the super softs and it is very dark. There might be a chance of rain. So this race isn't over yet. But as it stands, Jetpack is going to come away as the winner of the F2 Championship. Order is just behind them.
Obviously,
It's actually a gap.
Fasak's still chasing Toxin as well, hoping to catch up with Toxin, only being about, as far as I'm concerned, he's 2 points behind, with Jetpack on 57, Toxin on 54, and Fasak being on 52. As long as Fasak finishes above Toxin, he could still get P2 in the championship.
Correct.
If he
However,
manages,
I'm not 100% if it's sprint race points awarded for this, so it might not be 25 for a win, because 5
no,
races...
this is a feature race as far as I'm concerned. There's no sprint races
Coming
activated.
in, Lock Up and Cryptic go right past him. Cryptic who started near the end of the field after a quali ban, obviously, along with Fastak, who's just at the fastest middle sector. And I go ahead and take the fastest lap. There's got a yellow flag in
And that's a
sector 3.
slipstream. Gleaming
Jamie's gone around.
Yeah, and Gleaming's gone past Jetpack. There, getting the
Flying
DRS
into
on the
the wall.
slipstream. Border getting fastest lap. And Gleaming going extremely slow around that corner. Jetpack having a lot more speed around it, and he's
Fastak
lost quite a bit of
into
time.
fourth. Fastak into 4th. And Toxan down into 7th. What's happened with Toxan? Toxan's actually pit, sorry. I think he's
Toxin's
going
had
to...
pit, and I think...
Yep, onto the medium tyres.
Yeah, I think as far as we're concerned for Toxan, he's going to have to try and get some miracle undercut, and otherwise, as far as we can see, that's his title gone. It's been blew by a simple mistake by Gleeman.
Exactly.
And also a confirmation by one of the head leaders of the league for you, Abdul, is that the points are the same as Division 1.
Okay, lovely, yeah.
Obviously, fastest lap there for Josh's, I believe, getting a 1:55.1.
He is just pitted now, he's on a 1 lap old medium. Everyone has pitted apart from the top 4. Sorry, the top 5.
But do remember, you still got Famian and Border on those mediums, so they can go for a lot longer, but the longer they go, the less grip, while everyone else can have more grip with those medium compounds.
I do reckon though Jetpack is going to want to catch up to Gleeman because he's going to want the absolute guarantee that he's won the title. He isn't going to want to have a...
Yeah, and there is Gleeman having some issues going around those corners, and he's going to get DRS.
I think Jetpack will definitely catch Gleaming on the straight. I think Gleaming is going to the pits, however. Yeah, Gleaming was going into the pits anyway, but Jetpack was going to catch him there.
Yeah, and
Sure.
I think that's helped him as well. Obviously, getting DRS out of that third sector, just allowing him to get more time off of Gleaming, because the way Gleaming can get that ground back is by getting DRS himself.
If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure Toxan is actually in Jetpack's pit window. 29 seconds. We know it's like 5 seconds for a stop in F2, and roughly 24 down the pit lane. So he is in his pit window as he goes around Fastak, obviously, as Fastak has pitted. So Jetpack may come out as he's one of the only players, one of the only racers right now who hasn't boxed. Obviously, the 2 medium runners who haven't boxed, and himself on the super soft still hasn't boxed. And he does box now. He may see himself behind Toxan, but he will have that significant tyre advantage. See him now going around.
We'll find out as soon as it gets closer to the time of getting to the pits. But obviously we've seen that he's confirmed that the pit entry, but it's just to the point of when he uses it. By the seems to be, he was just the strategy was a Mercedes version, and it was a box opposite move.
Definitely was. I think we might see Jetpack go into the pits now because there's no point in extending the strategy even more. His tyres will definitely be very worn. He's surely going to have to box this lap.
Yeah, see him diving into the final straight. Is he? He's not doing it.
Yes, he is
Yeah, he is.
boxing.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's pulled over.
And he hasn't always spread in the pit lane. So it's going to have to be a very quick stop. I'm going to watch along with Toxan here as he's going around the final few corners. He's set a purple sector too, which is going to be worrying the Jetpack. Toxan is now coming down the main straight as Jetpack is actually in his box still.
Yeah, he's going. He's
going.
He's on his way. He's on his way. This is going to be
Jetpack is
close.
It's going to be really tight as Toxan takes the fastest lap. But Jetpack has just made it out and he's just ahead.
Yeah, that
just
is
barely ahead. Brilliant effort from Toxan there. But Jetpack has now got Gleaming ahead of him, by the way. And Gleaming has still made it out ahead of him after boxing. So
yeah, but I mean,
ahead of him.
obviously pitting ahead of him and boxing ahead of him. Obviously, having that tire advantage is just gained back the time that some of the time that he lost from losing by DRS when going into the pit and back out again. But as far as I see right now, Jetpack's gonna win this championship. Yami penalty.
Yami's had an awful race. He'll want to forget this.
Yeah, with being the last race of the season, this won't be something he wants to remember. It's obviously been with the last race of the season. You want it to be a big race for you. It's going to be quite a decider. And the issues are the issues at the end of it. I mean, what happens. You can't. Sometimes it can't be avoided. Sometimes it can. It's just depending on how the race goes.
Let's just hope we get an entertaining 8 laps to go now. Boyer obviously leading the race, not having pitted yet. But he will eventually pit. He will have to pit and go on to the super softs. He will have a massive tyre advantage over everyone else. So I guess the rain is not falling, and these two medium runners might have done an absolutely brilliant job by staying out on the mediums. I think if Famine were to pit now, he would just come ahead of Final Flame. So, not too bad having started in 10th, I believe.
Yeah, coming out in P6 is not something I don't think you see anybody not complaints.
So, on lap 8 now, not much happening. Just nice and clean race. Toxan's still behind Jetpack by a good 2 seconds or so.
I mean, it's relatively clean apart from a few mistakes that have cost either themselves or others. With the Toxan situation, obviously with Gleaming just slightly colliding on that the barrier on the exit, and it's caused Toxan a few issues and caused that spin. Even with the spin though, managing to recover to apparently only be 2 seconds behind, it's nothing he'll be complaining about. And as far as I'm seeing, it's 2 seconds of gaining.
It's going to be difficult for Toxan to gain that time back. As we see the net race leader now, 1.2 seconds ahead of Gleaming, as Gleaming sets the fastest middle sector. Jetpack might get a massive slipstream here though. He's not going to catch the RS, I don't think. He wasn't under a second now. He's going to get a bit of a slipstream. He is slightly catching Carlin of Gleaming. It's just the fastest lap in the process. That's another point for him. Another point that Toxan isn't gonna like whatsoever.
Yeah,
Jetpack now
well,
going through turn 2.
yeah, no issues, no significant issues at the moment anyways. Toxan's been losing, he lost about 3 attempts in that last lap. Possibly more from the time when we got Castle, he was
Oh, there is
always...
a yellow flag. I think somebody's hit the wall in the castle section.
Yep, that is
Ryder
a...
again having another issue. Not a very good race for him. Jetpack is going to really want to get past Gleaming here. Yeah, Gleaming. He's going to want that race win to cement in his head.
There's going to be a few difficulties here and there with what we deal with and what happens, but what happens, happens, and I think as far as a few people are concerned, it's just let it happen and fight back.
Let's see.
Jetpack actually dropping back and not getting, he's getting that second time frame. Obviously we've seen that Gleaming isn't exactly confident with the speed carrier out through this so is Jetpack actually going to gain some time out of this? There's a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane. Yep, and Jetpack gaining a significant amount of time there. And he's now within the 1 second. Is he going to get DRS? He's not going to get DRS, but he just needs to keep that. He's got second.
Border has pit, by the way. As you were saying, that Border has pit now.
Yeah, and along with Famian as
so
well.
So is Famian, yeah. So where's Border gonna come out? Is this strategy gonna pay it off? It didn't really make much of a difference. I mean, he started 4th.
Yeah, but
he stayed 4th.
There's DRS for Jetpack now and Gleaming. Gleaming getting caught out on the straight area on the layer. Obviously having to carry on that speed through the little twist and turn. And he always catches out Gleaming, losing about 3 to 4 tenths of a second. Oh, losing the back end there, Jetpack. And he just needs to... I think it's something he might need to work on, because the time he is losing around that one bit of the track is very, very costly. And if he keeps it within that 1 second gap in front of Jetpack, he's going to have DRS plus possible issues he might have going through that little bit of track. And we could see him get caught.
Oh, as Toxan goes, he spins round at the castle section. Border goes past him. Toxan's just seen his championship hopes go crumbling away again.
Yeah, so as this race, one of us spinning Gleaming and the one spinning Castle. This race really has not gone his way.
Yeah, Toxan has not had a good race whatsoever. His Jetpack is now under a second away from Gleaming.
He just needs to hold it. Yeah, he's going to hold it there.
Hold it there,
yeah, and he's gaining even more time out of that little swirly section like he usually does. And Gleaming cannot do anything. He's Gleaming going to get caught here. Is he going to get him?
I think he's just too far back on this lap, but he will get DRS going through turn 2, I believe. He's losing some time through the corner, obviously through dirty air. Toxan, I think, Toxan's actually gone into the pits.
By the looks of it, might have been front wing issues there. Obviously having a little collision with the wall. It might have been some front wing damage that might need a quicker player.
I will check, and yes, it is front wing damage. I think that is Toxan's hopes at winning the title gone, unless there is some sort of safety car. He's gonna have to hope. This is a very, very, very slow stop. Toxan goes in from 4th down to 8th. There's no cars. There is actually a car running down the straight now, but I don't think he's gonna catch Toxan in time. Toxan comes back out in 8th. Really unfortunate. Jetpack has actually fallen more than a second behind Gleaming now. But all Jetpack needs to do is keep it out of the barrier.
Yeah, as long as he keeps that time that time frame there, just gets within about 1.1 to 1.2 seconds, as we've seen with the little swirly bit in the straight. If he can just keep close behind Gleaming, then he should be okay with the time loss that Gleaming experienced. Yeah,
Jetpack have a
but
little
there
bit
is
of
over
numbers in there.
3/10 of a second lost in a single corner there. Don't know what is happening with Jetpack, but he's struggling here.
He's
There we
just
go.
gonna have to hold on. He just has to
Yeah,
really hold on.
and there could be some time gain coming through here. Oh, there is a lot of time gain. There
I
is a
think Gleaming
lot.
actually lifts through there.
Yeah, he does. He's only going one. He's going 190. While Jetpack's going 196. He's got so much more time on him here. I think he has to lift a lot of the time because he just isn't getting that proper push. He needs a board again, fastest lap again.
Order isn't actually catching these lot very quickly.
But,
He
I
isn't
mean,
going to catch up to Jetpack in time anyway, I don't think. There's 3 laps remaining and he has 6 seconds to catch.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna be any sort of game, but I don't think he's concerned. Obviously, trying to just hold on for a podium finish in the last race of the season.
Yeah, I think
And
Vasak's also going to get ahead Toxan in the
yeah,
championship standings. So
yeah,
Toxan's going to go
as
from
far as it's
second
going
to
right
third.
now, yeah, that is how it will be. Jetpack really
Jetpack,
right behind
obviously, yeah.
Gleaming, but you don't want to be right behind them going through these twisty areas,
Tight
especially when you
sections,
get into a
yeah.
castle. Because if you get more traction out of it, you can't even gain from it because the car's in the way. Oh, I'm gonna have to see. Is there any issues, any hold-ups?
No
No.
issues whatsoever. Nice and clean.
Swiftly through. You just don't want to lose too much time. He's gonna lose some. No, he gained. Nope. He is about the same. He hasn't lost or gained anything significant. Jumping over that curb and gaining time out of that. He gained about half of the, about 500ths of a second. And
He
he's
he
in the
will gain some time
second.
though.
Yeah, he's within the second, and we can actually check if Gleaming lifts. Yeah, Gleaming breaks there, going around that little, the last
Oh,
corner.
he might have braked
He
way too
breaks,
hard
but he
though.
might have braked a little bit too heavy. And here comes Jetpack. He's gonna
Jetpack's now
get
got
DRS. Is he gonna get him?
He's going to go round the
Yes!
outside of the straight. Jetpack
Yeah, and
has got him. He's got
got
into
him.
first.
Yeah,
But
as if
Gleaming's
just.
going to have another go at him. They do slightly touch. Gleaming is putting up a great fight and staying in the lead. That's brilliant from Gleaming. Pits his car right in the correct place. That's
Yeah.
great from Gleaming there.
Yeah, but here comes
Jetpack
DRS
does get
again for Jetpack.
What a lovely battle we're seeing. Jetpack tries to go around the outside once more.
Yeah,
he
he's
gonna
not
get the
gonna
move done
get
this
him
time?
where he wants it to get him.
Side.
And
Gleaming
it's
goes
not.
right ahead again.
It's because
Brilliant racing from
I
Gleaming.
believe by what it seems, it's because Jetpack has to turn in each time because Gleaming go around the outside and cutting inwards. Jetpack's obviously getting a little bit of connection on the side of Gleaming. He's just having to try and back away to not cause a major issue.
That's some brilliant racing there. As we were talking, Toxan actually went up into 7th. And
Yeah,
it's just come off pits again. I think he may be retiring. Or he might have some wing damage. Let's have a look.
He's on a 9-lap medium, so I think he might be getting
Oh, yeah.
he might be going for a tyre change because those tyres are
Yeah,
dropping off the
it's-
car. Yeah, there it is.
Sure.
Super soft, straight on it.
There's no real point. He's too far behind. You see Jetpack now. He's just over a second behind Gleaming. Oh no, he's climbing back into that lead.
Yeah, he gains quite a significant amount within that corner. Is he going to gain any within the latter corner? Yes, he is. Go see if Gleaming actually lifts off again. Yeah, he lifts there. Slightly and lifts off again. He lifted off
Didn't lift too
twice.
much. He didn't lift too much though, but he is 6/10 now, the same amount he was before. Jetpack gets the RS. He's gonna come flying down the main straight, going up to 300.
Yes, he going to get him. Is he going to get him? Is it going to be enough? No.
Just too far back.
But I believe, to be fair, with what happened last time, this might be where he wants to be in. Might get a good exit. No, that's a
However,
pretty bad corner for Jetpack, and that's going to lose him quite a lot of time.
if I was
Slightly
Jetpack,
miss.
I would sit back. Toxan's in 7th.
Yeah, he
There's
doesn't.
no point in
He
trying
doesn't
to
need
push
to
the
go.
lead.
He doesn't need to push it in case he has an issue. But I mean, in the end of it, the win's the win, and he wants that win. We know how Jetpack is. he loves getting himself a win, even if he needs it or not. It's something he strives for, and yeah, you can't knock him for it.
Exactly. He wants us win. He wants a win to cap off winning the F2 title in the Formula V, but I don't think a win's going to happen. We've got sort of a lap and a half remaining now as he goes through the second sector of the lap.
Yeah, there's a lot of time now.
Section.
Now
All he needs to do is keep it out of the wall. I've got a yellow flag in sector 1 from Moose, I believe.
Yeah, Moose.
No, I'm not incorrect actually. Faminen.
Oh, his Fatman's just gone off. Lucky there wasn't any collision because
right on his gearbox there.
Yeah, because you gotta claim his kind of his wishes there with not being a safety car or a virtual safety car, because that'd given Jetpack just what he wanted.
Gleaming is way too little ahead. He's only 6/10 ahead, and he's still not coming.
He's gonna have to try and not brake going around here, and he brakes once. He brakes again. That is.
But he didn't lift
he
that
lost
much,
about 10 miles. He might have lost about 7 to 8 mile per hour there.
Yeah, but Jetpack is very close now.
DRS, slipstream, all of it, and
Gets
he's
around the outside
gone.
of Gleaming, clean into first place. Good racing from Jetpack there. Nice and hard on the brake.
Gleaming have to brake heavily.
Right behind them.
Yeah, but Gleaming have to brake heavy there because
Is
of
he
the.
gonna have a go into turn 2? Oh, very tight. They do make contact. Oh, they are touching. Gleaming goes back ahead of Jetpack, but it was a bit dirty.
That's a bit dirty trying to go for that dive there. That was. I don't believe you should ever go for that dive. That dive's risky. You're trying to go for something into T2 like that, especially on this circuit. Oh, I don't know. Even with it being the last race of the season, I don't think Jetpack will be happy in the slightest.
Is Jetpack going to get Gleaming on the line?
Oh, I don't know. He just needs to stick with about. He needs to stick within about 5 to 6. Oh, there's a crash. There's a crash. Yeah, that's Cryptic in the wall.
Cryptic's gone off.
Cryptic's in the middle of the track.
Oh, that's going to be dangerous, but that's the thing. I don't think. Yeah, okay, they've gone right past him. There will be no safety car.
Yeah, and
last lap of the race.
That's caused some issues. Jetpack was praying that it caused some issues for Gleaming. He needs to fly over this corner here. He's getting a lot of time. Is he going to get that time? He's not going to get that time. This is going to come down to the wire. Is he going to get it?
Someone's gone
around. No, I don't. I think he's lost it. I think he's yeah, he's lost. He's lost what he had.
Does not matter though.
Yeah, but that is not a concern. Jetpack come back.
No concern whatsoever for him. I think he may get DRS. He's only 7/10 behind. It does not matter though.
Yeah,
as he's going down to the line, little bit of a celebration there.
Yeah,
crosses the line to become the Formula V Division 2
Yeah.
champion. He did crash at the end, but it doesn't bloody matter to him. He's a champion now. Nothing can stop him. Basak crosses the line as well.
Yeah, and Jetpack,
second place in
the champion of the world for F2 for the first ever season.
That's a brilliant end with some lovely racing. Jetpack's just stopped in the middle of the track.
Yeah, I think they always having a little bit of a spasm here. I don't know what's going on.
Foxan's gonna want to go right through him for taking that championship away from him. Foxan now going to the line to claim third place in the championship.
The little celebration, and he's gonna join him, have a little scratch work with a barrier.
I think he might have thought that he won it. He didn't win it, mate. Jetpack's won the inaugural Formula V Division 2 title. What a brilliant race. I think we may get all three of the championship contenders in here for an interview by Dylan. I will not be interviewing them.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be I think we'll see what happens later on. But that will obviously be spread later on with the on the actual YouTube. But that's it. Champion of the world, Jetpack, winning the F2, coming down to the final race, and P2 on the final race. I don't think there can be any complaints It's
Jetpack,
unreal.
obviously, he's absolutely delighted. Absolutely delighted with this. Winning the inaugural championship. Not a care in the world for what anyone thinks right now, whether he's got
Yeah,
any dirty driving with Gleamy or Gleam's got any dirty driving with him. He does not give a monkeys, man. He's won the
I think the only person
championship.
I'll be slightly concerned is obviously Toxin with that earlier issue. And that's it. Gleaming first, Jetpack second, Border third, Fasak fourth, coming all the way from 13th. Final fifth, Toxan sixth, Famient seventh, Yami eighth, Josh ninth, Musum 10th, Cryptic 11th, Ryguy 12th, and Falashi 13th. And that's it for today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you for F1 tomorrow.